So what I have here is iris scan technology for equine. This is a field-ready prototype for a product that we're going to get ready to launch here this fall called eyeD. So I'd like to take some time and talk about some of the features of this field-ready prototype camera so you can get a better understanding of how the system works. So what we have here again is a field-ready prototype equine iris scanner for the purpose of equine identification. We have in this housing 2 infrared illuminators and a camera which acquires the iris image used for the identification purposes. We also have a handle here that has a trigger that allows us to start and stop the video capture process. We also have a power supply on the bottom of the camera that supplies the power to the infrared illuminators, the camera, and as well the onboard camera that we have here that is running the software used to capture the images. So there are 3 main components of the eyeD system. First, we have the hardware, the specialized camera that acquires the iris images for the identification purpose. Secondly, we have a piece of client software called iSync that would sit on the user's PC that is used to sync the camera with the third component of the eyeD system, that being the eyeD processor. So how the process works is a user would go out into the field and enroll 1, 100, 1,000, 10,000, doesn't matter how many horses, using the specialized camera. They would get the iris images as well as up to 4 still pictures of the horse and other types of metadata that could be associated with that horse file. They would then bring the camera into a location where their computer would be and where the iSync software is installed, and sync the computer or sync the iSync software with the camera, much like you would with an iPod with iTunes. At that point, the iSync software sends the data to the eyeD processor. The eyeD processor then analyzes the information and assigns a 15 alphanumeric code to each individual horse. It then sends that information back down to the computer, onto iSync, and then back onto the camera, and now we have a complete enrollment with the iris images, up to 4 still pictures, and the 15 alphanumeric code that is the horse's identification number. Like I said earlier, this is a field-ready prototype that we built for proof of concept only. Later this year in November of 2011, we will have final production units available. They will have all the same functionality as this prototype does. The only difference is we will have them much more smaller, much more compact, a lot lighter. The computer will be fully integrated to the housing, and we will have a more polished and certainly a more ergonomic feel to the unit. So be looking for that in November of 2011.